Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars in today's video. Obviously, Travis Hunter coming on in at the number 2 overall pick, but whether it's head coach Liam Cohen coming on over, whether it's new GM James Gladstone taking the reins here, this is just a new vibe. It's a completely new vibe. The Jaguars actually didn't have a terrible team last season. They were a little bit unorganized offensively, mainly because of the Trevor Lawrence injury, but you've got Travis Hunter as your wide receiver number 2. Now we're going to talk about what we saw in rookie minicamp, mainly around Travis Hunter in today's video, because there's just a new vibe. I say it in the video, you're going to hear it in just a couple of minutes, but like growing up, there was always something fun about like the Jaguars. First off, Jacksonville, if you don't live in Florida always seems cool. Always want to live there. And the colorway, there's just growing up something about Jacksonville to me. And now with Travis Hunter on this team and seeing the clips from your guys' training camp, it has me absolutely amped up for this team. So without further ado, let's get into it. But hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. If you guys want more Jags videos, you've come to the right place. We're going to be covering this team the entire year. So let's get into it. All right, this is just the most viral Travis Hunter clip probably from last week's rookie mini camp, where it's raining, it's wet out there, and he's running routes effortlessly with no gloves on. And it's just like, I live here in Florida, and I'm not a Jags fan, I'm not a Florida football fan, I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. But Jacksonville Jaguars in my entire life have always been just this really interesting team. As far as like when you're a kid, their colorway always was just such an interesting, what color is that green? Whatever the color of green is, or the teal, it's like not a normal color, and it's not a normal sports color. And so when you're a kid, the Jacksonville Jaguars are like, kind of this intriguing team, and you're growing up and you're playing as Maurice Jones-Drew in Madden, and there's like this level of allure to the Jacksonville Jaguars when you're like a 12-year-old kid or an 8-year-old kid. And now that Travis Hunter is on this team, and by the way, like, I'm huge on Trevor Lawrence. I think he's a really solid quarterback. I think he was really solid at Clemson, and he broke my heart. I'm a Notre Dame football fan, but I think he's more than capable of being the dude for Jacksonville. And I know we saw it and we got some tastes of it the last couple of years. And obviously last year, the Trevor Lawrence injury and, in general, the Jaguars, change needed to come. So you get the GM, you get Travis Hunter, and you've got your healthy QB. You have BTJ from last season. And it's like, all right, I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are fun. I think they're fun again, and sorry if you guys took like 1 year off of being fun, but this is, Travis Hunter really changes it immediately. I'll show you another clip. All right, hopefully you guys can see this good enough. You just need to get the gist here. I'm sure if you're Jags fans, you've already seen this. This is, Travis Hunter getting loose, and keep in mind, like, just, we're talking Euro back steps, just having fun, doing a little bit of dancing, doing a lot of bit of dancing. This is, like, Travis Hunter's, a cool dude. And people rag on him for being like kind of quirky, a little bit goofy at times, but he's a cool dude, and he knows how to have fun, and he has fun, and that's what Jacksonville really needed injected into the franchise this spring/summer. And it's what you get with the GM, it's what you get with the head coach, it's what you get with Travis Hunter. And so, like I'm saying, just from a Green Bay Packers fan stance, seeing this on Twitter from the Jacksonville Jaguars Twitter account, it's got me amped up. It's got me very excited. So let's even look at some more rookies. Oh, by the way, Travis Hunter just doing offensive snaps. I don't remember if I already said this. Next week, he'll be doing defense. This first week of rookie minicamp was offense only. Now that I said it, I think I said it again, but let's get more clips. All right, we got a tweet here from Demetrius Harvey. It's just Jags head coach Liam Cohen catching up, or coaching up actually, with Travis Hunter. This was a few days ago in the first iteration of rookie minicamp. And one of the reasons I'm very excited is, first off, I don't know if I specified where I live in Florida. I live in the Tampa Bay area, so Liam Cohen was the offensive coordinator here for Tampa last season, and he just led Baker Mayfield to one of the best, or the best statistical season of Baker's career. And Tampa had a really good offensive season. Tampa was the third, fourth best rushing team in the NFL last year. They were dead last for the previous 3 years. And I'm really, really excited about Liam Cohen. I know he was getting made fun of for just like his introductory presser. He's kind of like a funny, awkward guy, but the dude knows exactly what he's doing offensively. And for as much hype as I've seen for your GM and now Travis Hunter, I do just want to give my take on Liam Coen being the head coach for this franchise because, first off, Trevor Lawrence, we got to get him back on track, right? Because Trevor Lawrence last season, I know even with the injuries, we still have not even seen the best of Trevor Lawrence is basically what I'm trying to say here. And that's what hopefully Liam Coen can help do with him. But Travis Hunter paired up with Trevor Lawrence and BTJ is next level. And one of the things that I think kind of actually got a little bit more hype right before the draft was Travis's wide receiver ability. And so, like I said a couple of clips ago, this first iteration of minicamp, all we saw for Travis was offensive, wide receiver snaps. So next week we'll see, maybe this week we'll see defense. But Travis heading into the draft, it was like, okay, he's one of the best cornerbacks, and then his wide receiver is just an extra add-on. We don't know if teams are actually going to let him play both positions. We don't know how good of a wide receiver he's actually going to be. And then we see some of these clips from Travis Hunter at minicamp, and it's like, oh yeah, he's a really good wide receiver. And now you're finally starting to see post-draft, these clips of Travis Hunter's highlights being a wide receiver. But, most of the hype, like I said, was he's a really good defensive back who can also be a really solid wide receiver, but you're drafting him mainly for his defense. That has changed now to, oh, he's a stud offensively and defensively. So I'm really excited, especially offensively, because we've seen it all week or all minicamp from all these Jaguars reporters and beat writers showing us Travis Hunter clips. So folks, that's actually gonna be it for me. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. We're gonna do a grand scheme Jags video here this upcoming week, so stay tuned. But hit that like button, hit that sub button if you haven't already, and most importantly, guys, give me your thoughts on Travis Hunter at rookie minicamp down below. Peace.